To get started on your cheap hand soap, you will need 2 bars of ivory soap. I use the ivory with aloe. I have grated the 2 bars, put them in a bowl, and they're ready to go. I will be making 105 ounces. That is equivalent to 6 pounds 9 ounces of liquid hand soap. I use an old mustard container and it seems to be working just fine. Fill this container all the way to about 3/4 from the top and we're ready for the next step. That will be 3/4 of an inch from the top. Now pour the water from your container into a pan and set it to boil. Once your water has started to boil, start adding the soap little by little. Do not add it all at once. Make sure you stir it and make sure it all dissolves, and you should be good to go. This is just a quick picture of what it would look like when you add little by little. Notice how the water is starting to clear up and it's all melting nicely. Okay, I've removed it from the stove and I've let it cool down just a little bit so I could take a picture and show you what it looks like. Nice and clear with just a little bit of bubbles. Okay, the next step will be pouring it into your container and letting it sit for 24 hours. Make sure you close the lid tightly. This is just a quick shot of what it looks like after you pour it in. It just looks like a bunch of bubbled water, but it will thicken up soon enough. Okay, it's been 24 hours and our mixture is really thick. In fact, it's thick enough if you stick a wooden spoon in it, it will stand up all by itself. Told you it's going to get thick. Look how thick it is. Oh my goodness, we're going to have to do something about that. Alrighty then, I thought to make this job go a little bit faster, I would pull out my hand stick blender. Seems to do a pretty good job. Okay, it's getting there. I have to go up and down and all around, but it's starting to thin up a little bit. Okay, here we go. Now we have hand soap. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Looks just as good as anything you would get from the store. Okay, in the next step, or right now, if you wanted to, you could add some oils to it if you wanted to make it fresher or smell better. But it smells pretty good with the aloe, so I'm just going to leave it out for now. But in the next picture to follow, I'll show you what I did with the soap I made. Okay, I went to Walmart and spent $1.50 on this soap container. I usually use the old pump bottles that I had left over, but the last one was broke, so for $1.50 this isn't bad. This here is a bottle of sweet pea jasmine. It's a highly concentrated oil, and at your local Walmart you could buy it for $2.49, I believe. I use it in my laundry soap that I make, and 4 or 5 caps will go into a 5-gallon bucket, so it's pretty concentrated. If you wanted to add this to your hand soap or your container, add just a little bit. Remember, this stuff goes far and it's pretty cheap. Okay guys, that's it. That's how I make hand lotion really cheap, and if you give it a try, I would like to hear your comments, concerns, just whatever is on your mind. Peace.